Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut, the Let's Play Blind with Near Rambler. Right then, if you can hear birds or the sounds of nature in the background of this video, that's because it's a lovely summer's day here in the UK, and I've got my windows open because it's also humid and very warm. And I don't like those sorts of conditions because I'm fat. Anyway, so yes, forgive me for that, but at least it sounds nice. So, after speaking with Nia Colvin and discovering that Megan Reed has been in contact with her recently and that she's alive, it's all been confirmed. What's really going on here? We'll find out, but first we've got to go and make contact with two of the doctors. We've got a plan to do something, and it's a good plan. I think. I don't know. Right, from Raymond Jormian to Christine Cantrella. Simply unbelievable. Mr. D! These new samples are simply amazing. The fragments are definitely human, but present some peculiar, albeit tacit particularities. But I have to say, this could be it. This could be the break we're waiting for. I've started work on it, and so far, fragmentation and ligation were not an issue. Fragments were efficiently amplified, and vector insertion reacted as expected to DNA ligase, and basically all I'm doing is throwing in as much biological and mathematical terminology as possible into this email in order to make me believe I'm a scientist. I'm having problems with transfection, though, and for some reason I'm having trouble with scrolling down the email. Oh yes, because I've forgotten. It's the trigger buttons. My bad, it even says so on the screen. I'm having problems with transfection though. It's to be expected, and it's probably linked to the aforementioned singularities. Nothing a bit of work and tests can't fix. If we make it, if the cells react as planned and we can properly screen and get proper sequencing, it could remove every obstacle we've faced so far. Even better, we could end up with subjects impervious to bloodstream rejection. This goes far beyond simple augmentation rejection. It could modify augmentation technology as we know it. I think you should inform Mr. Page immediately. I hope you forgive my impetuosity, but I started naming the subjects with the names of the apostles. I believe it's befitting and egotistic, considering the underlying subject and the importance of this leap forward. God, this is so exciting. I've never been so happy. Raymond. Well, good for you, Raymond. At least you're excited. Urgent response. Oh, I saw that MacGuffin again. I bet you any money this junk email we keep seeing everywhere, I bet it's important to the plot. It's going to be like, did you see those junk emails, Mr. Jensen, when you hacked those computers? Yes, I did. What is your point? Well, it's all part of the plan. What plan? To spam everyone with junk emails. Oh. Fair enough. Oh. I don't have enough energy to break through that wall. Your point has been made, Mr. Mysterious Man or Woman, plot, protagonist, antagonist, device. But be that as it may, I can't break through a wall. I have to wait for my batteries to recharge. What a shame. But the batteries are recharged enough now, so if I can remember which button it is, it even says so there. Alley-oop. I love that move. If only one can do that in real life. Right, okay, and the fact that that guard round the corner did not hear the noise from that breaking wall. Perhaps it happens often in this base and he's just put it down to crumbling constructional integral building design. Something along those lines. And he's like, meh, I'm not paid enough to check it. Whoa, but he might be paid enough to see through that Tetris-shaped window hole to see my face. Is it a face? I don't know. Either way, he could be motivated then to do his job. Well, that's interesting. Why is there a hidden elevator control here? Well, that is odd. A hidden elevator? Really? Oh, I'm game. Let's have a gander then. Hi! I think we're meant to be up here. Right, but they somehow haven't reacted to an opening elevator in the slightest. Bizarre, is all I'm going to say. Absolutely bizarre. Well, they're going to react in a minute when I suddenly appear out of nowhere and speak to you!
What do you want? I told you people not to barge in here. Wasn't the new biochip design enough?
Dr. Kars, I'm here to get you out.
Jensen? From Sarif? But we were told we'd been written off.
Not exactly.
Listen, Jensen. They forced me to work for them. I didn't want to create the new biochip, especially since it was based on Sarif's research, but they didn't give me a choice.
Yeah, the usual spiel of someone who's been forced to do something they didn't want to do.
This new biochip?
I'm not sure. They said something about having Tai Young Medical produce it and distribute it through LIM, but I can't be sure.
Is
I
that
know,
chip still
and I'm
that
gonna bring you
update
all
that was
back.
offered
But
earlier
to
in the
reach
game and I
Maggie,
refused to
need
take it?
you, Colvin, and Faraday to stage lab accidents as a distraction, simultaneously.
Isn't that a little risky? Besides, how will we coordinate these accidents? It's impossible.
Maybe not. But it's that or staying here and eventually ending up like Dr. Sevchenko.
They killed him, didn't they? He kept provoking them, coming up with these wild escape plans.
Well, if he's going to tell the people who he's employed with that he's going to do that, I'm not surprised.
All right, Mr. Jensen. I'm with you. What's our next move?
We need to disable their GPL tracker. I know Dr. Sevchenko was working on something.
Yes, a virus program. We all thought it was too risky considering we had nowhere to go. But I don't have it. You'd better check with Nia or Declan.
Okay, well, we'll sort that out. So yeah, like I said, I don't think anybody... Maybe I didn't read the comments properly, or maybe somebody left a comment after I'd asked. Which is kind of the point, really, otherwise there would be no response. Point being is I don't know if somebody's left a comment saying whether the biochip upgrade that was offered through LIM that we were offered to go and get amongst the queues of people up in that Chinese city where you saw people having seizures and stuff, and even Adam experienced it firsthand. I decided not to go for it because I was highly suspicious of it. Is this biochip linked to all this upgrade stuff? In which case, the fact that we haven't had that, has that worked in our favour or not? I don't know. No one's given me a clear answer to that yet. Probably because they haven't thought about it, or they don't want to spoil anything. And if it's the latter option, I understand. I can't wait. Anyway, let's ask.
Dr. Koss, the biochip you mentioned was based on Sarif's studies?
Yes, I believe so. At first I thought it was merely convergent research, but I've worked with Dr. Reed long enough to recognize her handiwork. Besides, I had been working on something similar back in Detroit.
And your knowledge of it made you invaluable here.
At least to a certain extent, it probably helped us all stay alive. But now with Dr. Shevchenko, I guess we've all become expendable. Except for Dr. Reed, I suppose.
Because she's essential
Why
to
do
the
you say
plot.
that?
It's more of a general feeling, I guess.
No, it's plot. Don't worry.
Back in
Poorly
Detroit,
written plot device.
We all realized that we were on the verge of something groundbreaking. And here, well, everyone seems to view her research as crucial in some way.
Probably because she
That might
was
explain why
behind
she's
the
being held in
groundbreaking
a
thing
secured
back in
area.
Sarah.
Possibly. I'm just glad we're going home.
Well, you've jinxed it
Kinda hard
now.
to believe.
You probably are going home, but you're going to go home in a coffin now. If you actually get out of this alive, I will be surprised. But now that you've said that, you did. And not because of me, by the way. You wrote your own grave, okay? You know you're in a video game, and if you don't, you should know you're in a video game. Then, if you did, then it would be one of those break the fourth wall moments, and then, therefore, is it really a video game, or is it really a story? Is it really reality? And we're just peeping in through that reality through a window, and therefore, really, is anything fictional or reality at all? I could have gone on for longer if I hadn't started smoking again. Damn my clogged up, poorly tarred lungs. If they could speak, they would have strangled me by now. Anyway!
Declan, right. Dr. Koss, do you have any idea where they're keeping him?
I might. I overheard some of the guards. I think he might be working in the basement of the biomech labs. But I'm not sure.
I bet you any money he's working on BOWs, or bioorganic weapons. Because everybody in this game and in reality has played Resident Evil, and I bet you any money, probably in pence or paper clips, but still, money nonetheless, that they're trying to copy Oswald J. Spencer in making zombies and stuff. Well, he didn't intentionally want to make zombies, but you know what I mean.
Sit tight, Dr. Koss. When you feel a vibration from
That,
the
and they
GPL,
know I hate
set off
zombies,
that
and they just want to
distraction.
get back at me. I've told you
That'll be
before.
the signal.
I will. Good luck, Mr. Jensen. And hurry.
I will do my... Bloody hell. Got a practice point for that. Sweet. Now, I can't remember what it was I was saving it for. I saved a practice point for a reason. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't to do with that. Was it to do with this? I don't think it was. Is it to do with this? Might be something to do with that. Could be handy. Oh, was it that? I think it was this. That's what we were doing. Sweet, because to be honest with you, we probably could do with that, even though I suppose it doesn't do very much. You know, I'm getting a bit more reckless now. But whatever. Point being is this is the only other thing we've really got to upgrade that's worth anything. So yeah. Anyway, until then though, we have a computer. It's Megan Reed. Why is it that Megan Reed's the only one that has a photograph, though? Is it because she's an important character to the plot? Probably. Anyway, from Vasily Sevchenko to Eric Koss. Courage, my boy! Eric, I don't know where they're keeping you, but rest assured you're not alone. Declan and I are being forced to work in the microgem building. Separately, of course, but from time to time our paths have crossed on the way to the vending machine. I intend to get us out of here, but if there's any way for you to slip a note to the morgue telling Declan where you are, then do it. I'm sure he's very eager to see you down there, my boy, if you know what I mean. We'll find a way to get you home, son. Stay strong and make sure that your butt is, sturdy. Yeah, because he didn't exactly tell him how he was going to get him home. Anyway, sorry, been disturbing. From Mega Read to Eric Koss, RE, research review. Right, I'm going to read Koss's email first. We'll do it the other way around, because really I should be doing that. Dr. Reed, I don't mean to rock the boat, but maybe you can convince them to let you come by and check on my work in person sometime. I feel it's progressing in the right direction, but since I don't have access to the original Patient X files anymore, I'm simply not sure I'm getting the mutagenic chemical composition right. And you know how important that formula is when it comes to stabilizing the nerve interface connection. Without it, these biochips won't work at all, and how will we sell those vibrators? Eric's a bit weird like that. Anyway, I hear you, Eric, and I understand, but I don't think they'll listen to me. It's hard enough convincing them to allow this level of interaction between us. Soldiers are used to being compartmentalized. They think everyone else should be able to work in the dark too, knowing only half the information. I am reviewing all your work though, so don't worry. I'll let you know if you're straying too far off. Yes, because all this is about Reed's empire of vibrating toys. What kind of toys that vibrate? Use your imagination. Right, anyway, point being is maliciousness. Right, so we've done that, so I need to actually not pull that out, that's a bad idea. I need to get the map out and we need to see where we're actually at. I'm probably going to miss a few bonus things here and there, but to be honest with you, it's cool. Now my dogs are barking. Dogs, why do you do that? I'm sorry, I'll be back in a bit, I'm going to have to go sort them out, so my bad. Sorry about that, it was my dad. He'd actually come home early from work because apparently one of the motorways is closed and he didn't really want to stay behind to get stuck in it, so fair play to him. So yeah, anyway, right, so with that in mind, I don't think we can go this way because there's a camera there that kind of says no, and there's lasers and a guard there that kind of says no. So we won't. We'll close the door and we'll take an alternative route instead. And these scientists are really not bothered by me being here. I mean, obviously, we've had a conversation with him, but the other two should have been like, who's that guy? What's he doing here? Don't hurt us. You've come from an invisible, really hard to get hold of an elevator. God knows. Oh well. Oh, I won't bother them if they're going to carry on with their work. Weird how they've blocked access to them via a laser system and hiding an elevator. So, honestly, they are really trying to keep these guys separate. Bad times. Bad times. Although, obviously, they just want them to get this job done and then killed. Which is not good. Anyway, we'll try and put a stop to that. Right, now we've got one more person to go and see who appears to be on a lower level. So let's do it. But the trouble is we're going to have to go super stealth mode because I'm not sure. Oh no, we'd be alright here, won't we? Yeah, we'll be fine there. I'm not sure where any guards are. I mean, there is a radar down there, but at the moment it seems pretty clean. Go down quietly. I can't remember if I've actually got the running thing sorted. I'm not sure if I have actually. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, I have. I can run side. I can actually run and be so. Whoa! 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 Sorry. Okay. Try not to do that again. Yeah, but anyway, looks like it's the right way to go, though. We just got to be a little bit sneaky. But now we know where the guys are, we should be alright in terms of employing the correct stealth tactics. Because, like I said, I know I've killed a few people and ruined my no-kill playthrough, but that doesn't mean that I have to stop doing it, though. Oh, snap. Oh, okay. That's not good. Oh, dear. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Be strong, be strong, be strong, be strong. Think of Taffy. Taffy! Why Taffy? Why did I say that? I've never thought of Taffy in all my life. I know Taffy's pulled... is it pulled sugar or pulled toffee? You pull it, you pull Taffy. I think it's something to do with sugar. And you pull it on a thing, on a hook. You like stretch it out and then throw it on a hook and pull it again. I don't know if they still do it now. But I also think Taffy is a Welsh term for a woman, I think. I could be wrong there. Maybe it was the Welsh thing I was after, because to be honest with you, I've never had taffy before and never really think about taffy. I do think about taffy as in the woman taffy, but not anything else. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, sorry about that. Slightly odd dialogue coming from me, but then you should expect that by now. And why is it, Jensen, you can't go by the... Oh, whatevers. Access granted, even before it tells me that I can have it. Okay, fine. Apart from the fact that it doesn't. It says room decontamination, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Access granted. Thank you, door. Do you know what? You're the most friendliest door I've ever come across. What a gem. I like him. What a nice door. Right, anyway, we're at some sort of... the World Health Organization. Oh, wait, where's the World Health Organization? Oh, whatever. Right. Right, this requires a bit of hacking. Hacking we shall do. Right. Yeah, it's fine. Boom. Oh, and a nuke virus. From Dwayne Crosby. Say that again. From Dwayne Crosby to Lou Morano. A simple favour. Greetings, warrior personnel. I'm writing you for the second time this week in hopes of receiving the requested equipment I outlined in my previous correspondence. An as of yet unidentified saboteur is compromising the integrity of my workstation with his or her blatant disregard for morality and common decency. In what is quickly becoming a recurring event, I have returned to my computer only to find it defiled with pornographic images. These images depicting humans engaged in gross acts of unnatural copulation with farm animals. It is both an affront to my senses and an insult to the time-honoured traditions of the agricultural industry. Who talks like this? Not to mention respectable animal husbandry practices. I shouldn't laugh about that because that's kind of disturbing, but still. Dude, I'd have taken you more seriously if you'd have spoken with a more, I don't know, natural tone, like, holy bloody Nora, god damn, there's some indecent images of pornographic people doing animal grotesque acts of a sexual nature. And even I'm starting to speak like you now because you've affected my brain. God darn it, Lou Morano. Never mind. I take it from the fact that he hasn't had a reply that nobody's taking him seriously. I ask only that you supply me with access to at least one, brackets, ONE, close brackets, device of electronic motion picture acquisition, ideally with both normal and low-light recording capabilities, so that I may catch this purveyor of juvenile delinquency at the act. Your humble charge, Dwayne Crosby. And Lou has basically stuck two fingers at him and hasn't responded since. Nice. Let me guess, it was one of those Nigerian spam mails, wasn't it? Oh, he did respond, and a pocket secretary. Okay. Regardless, here's my password, Morpheus. Oh, right, and that was to hack into his computer. Whatever's, Chivo. Right. Wait. Why are there guards there knocked out? Did I do that? I did that, didn't I? Idiot. Okay. That's cool. Right, I'm going to hack this then. I'm going to see if we can get through these lasers. Sounds like a thunderstorm's going on in the background. It's not my end, it's on the game's end.
Access granted.
Boom. There's not enough space in your inventory to fit the items. No, I want the stopworm. It's so useful. I need it to buy time and MacGuffins. We've got 3 rockets. No, we need those. These will be handy. And if not, I will make it so. We'll get rid of this. I don't want that. There we go. Sounds like an alarm's going off. Did I set an alarm off in the last video? Eh, probably. Oh, there we go then. Ah, what's this? Can I have access to it? Well, I should be able to, but the game won't let me for some reason. Oh. Okay. That was a waste of time. Sorry about that. Do apologise. Yep. Traditional, cliched, stereotypical thunder sounds are go. But, be that as it may, did I deactivate that turret? Yeah, I did. Yeah, we are the World Health Organization. I didn't even know that we were there. I think... Are you deactivated? Yeah, you are. Odd. Okay. Well, at least we know where we're at. I think I actually mentioned it in the last video. Are we at the World Health Organization? I actually think I remember now. I was actually shocked at that. Wow, I actually got through that without getting caught. Nice.
Access granted.
Jesus, we did well there. Oh, hello. Oh, that's nice. A laser rifle. Wow. A crossbow. Now, but the trouble is they're all instruments of mass destruction and we don't need them. But then we might be fighting the boss where we do... No, we'll be fine. As much as that's a cool piece of loot, I'm actually going to do the stupid thing and walk away from it. I think the problem with this game is unless you kind of have to commit to a certain set of weapons that you want, and then, you know, the loot system kind of works in a way where, you know, you either get lucky or you don't, which I suppose makes sense, but I don't know, man. Be a bit more. It should be a bit more general, is what I'm saying. Right, okay. We're in here then. Is that going to require some hacking? It is. It's only security level 3. I'm not quite sure where we're going. I'm trying to get to the third guy, but it looks like I've gone on a completely alternative route. Not too fussed if we have. We're alright, we've plenty of time. We got it.
Access
Nice.
granted.
Right, so robots are disabled. I'm going to disable that camera. Right, okay, so that means we can go down that corridor. Which is good. What's that? Some credit chips. Do we actually really need credits at this point? An EMP grenade and a mine template. I might take the EMP grenade, to be honest with you. They can be very handy. Yeah, we'll drop a concussion grenade because we're not really using it. Alright, cool beans. Yeah, that camera's disabled, so we can go... I take it we can go this way. Or not! And this was a complete waste of time! Waste of time! Waste of time. Fine. Really, was this really a waste of time? Apparently so. Because we can't go through these double doors up here. Just says restricted area authorised personnel only. We're not authorised, so we can't go that way. So I've gone and wasted your time and my time, and for that I apologise. But I was authorised to do so by Near Rambler number 2. Yeah, he's a tricky one, Near Rambler number 2. Aren't you, Near Rambler number 2? Fuck off! Alright, calm down, crikey. It's got into you today. I think he's a bit upset about something. Not sure what though. Ooh, another EMP grenade. Yep, we'll drop these concussion grenades because really, to be honest with you, we don't need them. A remote detonated explosive device. Don't really need that either. A weapon cabinet with a sniper rifle and a shotgun. Don't need those either. Could be helpful, I suppose, if I chose to have them. But I'm cool. Right, okay. We're not really making much progress here at the moment, are we? Because we need to get... I take it there's like a possibly a staircase or an elevator that I've got missed. So we'll do that, but yeah. Well, we'll see. Either way, we'll get it sorted. Right, so that's that and that's that. So which build... I don't think we've been in this building over here, or if we have, I've forgotten. Sure, I don't think we have. Let's have a look. No, we haven't, because we would have hacked this by now. Right, we're going here then, for the sake of it. Ow, poop! Let's see if we can do it. Look at how fast we were on that! I need to have more belief and confidence in my hacking ability now that we've upgraded everything. But hey ho. Sweet. Right, from Samael or Samuel or whatever, Bhavani to Ewan Blake. Atlantic Quarterly. Hey E, did you see the latest issue of Atlantic Quarterly? They wrote an article about the old ranch back when it was still called the Disease Control Initiative and owned by the World Health Organization. In particular, they go into great detail concerning the H5N1 disaster and its lasting effects on the region. Really fascinating read. You should check it out. Swing by my desk if you want a copy. And also, can I have your number? P.S. If you ever take the feeling, or ever get the feeling we're also sitting on a ticking time bomb, Sam, you just need to ask Ewan for his number, and I'm sure he'll give it to you. From Trevor to Amiga main to priority loading base C, clean up, cancel some of our maintenance, get down to loading base C, and clean up the old DCI lab equipment. That poop is useless and is only taking up valuable space. I'm starting to get complaints from engineering and people watching this video for being a little bit perhaps racist with my actions, and that's not the point. I'm just making an accent up, but I'm terrible with it, so please don't take my accent seriously. I insinuate no offense or anything behind it. That some of these seals on the viral coolants are leaking. That shit needs to go more land. P.S. I'm sorry. He really is sorry, by the way. I didn't mean any offence by that. I just make up an accent, and unfortunately I'm someone who can't do accents very well and yet keeps trying to do so because he's a stupid idiot. Passcodes. Oh, right. Well, that's too late now because I've hacked it. What is the point in hiding these things if I'm going to hack it? I get it that the game wants to sort of give you an alternative, so it's like, well, if you haven't like improved your hacking skills, then, you know, you can still hack into it via blah blah blah. But it kind of defeats the point of hacking though, doesn't it? I mean, hacking still gives you bonuses, I suppose, compared to... maybe I'm just talking out my butt. Oh, we're going to let the room decide where we can get through. But it's a polite room, though, or a polite door, so I'll let it off. Thanks, door. You're awesome. Right, I'm just going to save it here, just in case we bump into anything, and I don't particularly want to redo lots of stuff again. Yep, as suspected, or expected, or suspected. We got poop to settle. Actually, that's a lie. We just got things to deal with. Did I just accidentally activate the typhoon thing? I think I accidentally activated the typhoon thing. Oh, poop. That's right, we're good, we're good, we're good. Just hide, just hide, just hide. Hide behind the desk and everything will be grand. All that money. See? Money is everything. Money is everything. We shall be fine with money and everything. 17,974 monies. We're all good. Yes, I'm not here. I've passed the test. Please go away. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to activate my ability of some description that apparently is really useful towards a boss fight later on in the game, unless I've already done it in an alternative way, in which case I'm sorry. But the point being is I've got it. I didn't mean to activate it. That's the first time I've ever done that. Go away. Please! Go away! I didn't mean to do it! Don't think they're going away. Oh no! Oh, balls. Is he going to keep going back and forth, or... Are there actually any female guards in this game? I don't know if we've actually come across any female guards. If we have, I've completely forgotten. Could be so, could be so. Either way, they seem to be... Oh, I'm going to have to get through it, aren't I? Ah, that's kind of annoying. think I've set them off permanently. Oh no, don't do that. I think I've set them off permanently, which is not good. Right, just got to hope that nobody else spots us. Because remember, our battery needs recharging. We don't have any power bars, do we? No, the one thing we really need, although I've told that they're quite rare and they get rarer as the game progresses, so in a way it's not really, I don't know, unexpected, I guess. Oh no, they've all gone back to normal. Oh, thank but Christ for that. Yes, not the actual Jesus Christ. I said but Christ. He is real, or she's real. I don't know who she is or he is, even if she's real or not. I made it up. The point being is but Christ. I am thankful. But Christ. Right, anyway. Got lucky there. Alright, doesn't seem to be any guards coming down here for now, so we're good for now. At least on the plus side, we're saving ammo and stuff. I think we're going along the right lines to meet this third person, but not 100% sure, to be honest with you. At least there's a sink there. Well, at least you're sure that you can wash your hands. That's the main thing. Good hygiene. Whoa! What happened here? Did I do that? I don't remember doing that. If I did, I'm sorry. I think I did, because there's obviously some stuff going down here. Yeah, I think I did. Wowzers. My bad. Excuse me. Oh. Ooh, a door. Security rating of 4. That's the same door that we just came to then. Nah, let's hack it for the sake of it. Why not? Doopy doopy doop. Uh-oh. Oh, we did it. Look at that. We're getting some stuff that we actually probably don't need, to be honest. But either way, I'll take that. Oh, I don't know, actually. To be fair, though, I want those tranquilizer bullets. I think we got... How many shotgun shells we got? 60? Yeah, we can drop a few shotgun shells for those. It's worth it. Sweet. Okay. Slow progress, but we're making it. That's the main thing. And we're getting a little bit of exploration. I might have missed some stuff, but at least we're getting a little bit of exploration in this area, which is cool. I'm looking forward to how this game's going to end, though. I mean, I can't imagine it's going to end well for Reed and Jensen, but I'm looking forward to it. I really am. And some people have asked me whether I'm going to play the first one, and if I am, I need to download a patch or something to do something to the graphics and stuff, and make sure I run it in DirectX 9, if I'm not much mistaken. Yeah, if people want me to play the first game, I will do. And we'll see. We'll see what happens, and if I can patch it the way you want it and stuff, should be alright. But like I said, I'm working with limited equipment, so I don't have a full-on gaming PC. So those of you who have just joined me, I'm not sure about my PC specs. And we've just gone around in a complete circle. That's not the point. Oh, darn it. Although I think the Microgen Labs is where we do need to go. But the point being is yeah, I've got a gaming laptop. It's a few years old now. I think it's about 4 years old now. It's got an i7 third generation processor. I can't remember the actual number, but it's got 2.3 gigahertz quad core with the ability to be overclocked to 3.1, I think. But it doesn't always work, the overclocking, so you'll have to bear with that. It's got an NVIDIA GTX 675M graphics card, which I've heard and researched that it's actually an older GTX 580 graphics card, but they just overclocked it. It's got 2 gigabytes of video RAM with the ability to borrow 2 gigabytes more from the actual RAM itself from the computer, that is my actual RAM, to make it 4 gigabytes. Ah, crud. That's not quite what we wanted there. Well, so much for my ghosting. Darn it. I might reload that. Yeah, I will reload that. But yeah, the point being is yeah, it's got a 675M processor, graphics processor, sorry. It's pretty powerful, actually, but it's for modern day games, yeah, I need to upgrade soon. I'd like to, but I just don't have the money to do it. But anyway, that's that. And it's got 16 gigabyte of DDR3 RAM, I think at 1200 or 1300 megahertz, something like that. It's got 2 terabytes of, no, that's a lie, it's got 1.5 terabytes of hard drive disk space, HDD, no SSD sadly. Could install an SSD, but for this particular type of laptop apparently it's quite tricky, so I'm not going to bother per se. I'll probably upgrade to another one. And I think that's all you need to know. Oh, and it runs Windows 7. Don't run Windows 10 because I hate Windows 10. Windows 10 sucks. So yeah. Anyway, so there you go. So, you know, if you're going to sort of think about games that I'd like to play on this channel, which I'm quite happy to hear from, I've still got a load to do, by the way. I haven't forgotten all the gifted games I've been given. I want to do Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon at some point, because that's a fun little game that's very 80s in its homage. And Kitty Guardian has actually gifted me a lot of games that she wants me to play. And I think a particular one that I'm interested in I might play soon on the channel. In fact, I will play soon on the channel. But we've still got things like World of Goo and a couple of other bits and bobs that I've been gifted. I want to make sure those are played as well, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I've still got a load of gifted games to play. But if there's any ideas in the future and stuff, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Might take a while, because I don't usually get things up to date straight away. I'm a bit slow on the old uptake and uploading of videos, but I do want to carry on with this channel. And I must say and point out that we've reached 250 subscribers, which I never thought we would reach. I mean, you know, I'm just a drop in the ocean. Not even a drop. I'm like, you know, an atom of water within a drop in the ocean in terms of the YouTube channel world. And the fact that I've done that on my, you know, is 250 subscribers. 250 people have said, yeah, he's alright. He's a bit of a weirdo, but we'll subscribe to him for whatever reasons. That's really touching and really awesome. And I'm very grateful and very thankful, because it keeps me sane and gives me a reason to make these videos, because I enjoy them. So can I say thank you in advance for all of you who have subscribed, and those of you who watch and have supported me. I love you all to bits. I really do. Despite my political standpoints on things that I've said in my older videos and stuff, and still do, I don't let my politics dictate who I like and don't like. If you decide to dictate whether you like me or not based on my politics and political viewpoints, that's entirely up to you, and I let you have that choice, and I respect that choice. But promise you now, I don't care what your politics are. I don't care what your religion is, or your skin, or your sexuality, or anything like that. I couldn't give a toss. All I care about is whether you're a nice person or not, and that's it. And if you are, that's all you need to satisfy for me, if you even want to bother to. You're free to say what you want to me. I always implore free speech, good or bad, because I stand by it. And yeah, I'm just saying that. I'm not saying I expect you to treat me the same way. That's just how I will treat you. It's up to you how you treat me based on that. That's all I'm saying. But I appreciate and respect every single one of you who have commented on my channel and supported me and subscribed and watched. You're all awesome. So thank you so much. And I hope to keep going and provide some mild form of entertainment for everybody else. And yourselves. Why did I say everybody else? See, I've excluded you already. How a big butthole I am. God almighty. I got lucky there. Lucky there. Lucky there. I'd have taken that. Whew, blimey. Right, I have no idea if we're making any progress though. I think we are now. I think the problem was we ended up in that room that we were just at a minute ago. Oh, and they've gone away. Brilliant. And I've gone basically round in circles for the last 20 minutes, so I apologise if I've wasted time. At least now I know where we're at now. Well, I don't, but at least I know now that we're in a newer area. That's the main thing. But I want to go and investigate those doors that we've just missed. I'm not in a hurry to get rid of them. What is this door? Security rating 4. Let's do it. Sweet. Yeah, we got this. It's close, but we got it. There's nobody in here. That's good. They are in the other room, but not in this one. I do realise that I can still like take people down. I don't know why I am really. Usually I take people out or tranquilise them, but for some reason I'm just dodging them this time. Well, I'll roll with it. From Amiga admin to Amiga all. Amiga Ranch safety policy and regulation reminder. Due to the high Due to the high poisonous of material routinely handled in the compound, no smoking, eating or drinking is permitted outside of designated safety zones. Remember, failure to comply with Amiga Ranch policy and regulations can and will result in immediate termination of the physical kind. That is, you will be shot, and that's that. We don't mess around. There's also an ebook, which we haven't come across for a while, so, okay. The Shadow of Amiga, Chapter 4, the 2018 Accident. zombies, basically. Omega Ranch was a massive undertaking, a highly secure site with multiple labs and research departments, along with supportive structures and an accommodation complex. In 2009, the Disease Control Initiative opened their doors to the world's doctors, but the facility was dogged by technical issues, staffing problems, and underfunding, which basically underpinned everything that was just mentioned there. The pressures on the WHO staff at the isolated facility grew, and finally in 2018, the worst-case scenario came to pass. A breach in containment led to the explosive spread of a modified variant of the H5N1 avian flu virus, which swept across Malaysia, killing tens of thousands of people. Really? Only tens of thousands of people? I mean, that doesn't mean that they should be omitted or anything, but considering the population at this point in 2018 is about nearly approaching 8 billion, could have been worse. The exact details of the cause of the outbreak are unclear, although some conspiracists have insisted that the event was deliberately triggered by clandestine groups, perhaps as an attempt to destabilise the region. The epidemic would have lasting effects on Malaysia. They all died, basically. Sorry, Malaysia. I haven't got nothing against you personally. That kind of sucks. Let's hope in 2018 in real life that doesn't happen. If it does, you've had some ample warming. You've got 2.5 years to get this sorted. I was expecting you to take both of them out, but okay.
I heard that.
In your face, buddy. Brilliant. Excellent. Okay, so that's done that. Not really sure if it was worth it, but there is a pocket secretary. There's the password thing again. Damn it with these password things. Can't these pocket secretaries have something more interesting? Maybe it's probably actually for that computer. Okay, fair enough. I take it back, pocket secretary. Maybe. I thought you were for the computer I just hacked. That was my fault. My bad. Whee! This is fun in a boring hacking set. Oops.
Access
Damn it!
granted.
I forgot to get the bonus thing. My bad. From Jarnamir to Casper Donato, file 11478. Here's a copy of the file of the security specialist. Shouldn't be a problem. I'll send you the copies of the asset files. Jensen Adam. Oh, it concerns me. It means I can read it. Male, Caucasian. Birth location unknown. Date of birth 1993. Hey, I'm 4 years older than Adam. 34 years old. Both parents deceased 1998. Hey, that's when King of Fighters 98 came out. Just so you know, the more you know. Foster parents located in the Detroit area. College education, University of Phoenix. Associate degree in criminal justice. Sworn officer, DMPD 2014. SWAT 2018. Quits DMPD in 2026. Hired by South Industry 6 months later. Addendum. Recently augmented. Military grade. Armed and extremely dangerous. Current status. Alive. Oop, didn't mean to exit the emails there. Reed, Megan, female Caucasian, birth location Seattle, date of birth 1995, 32 years old, moved to North California around 9-10, moved to France 12, graduated magna cum laude, neurology and psychology, returned to the United States 2018, hired by South Industries 2020, genetic research, head of the science team 2023, current status acquired. Does that mean alive? Oh, crikey, that's a lot of files. Oh, it's all the doctors and stuff. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Savchenko is dead. Yeah. Okay, that's bad. Right, can I access this one? Oh, there is a password for this one, but we're going to hack it anyway, because we can. Although I probably shouldn't have done, because it looks like quite a large map. But we'll keep going. We should have enough. Ah, that was easy.
Access
Nice,
granted.
200 credits. From Yelena to Abigail O'Connor. Sweep and clean. SPC O'Connor, the lab Shevchenko was using in the Microgen building, has been officially cleaned from top to bottom. No forensic team in the world will be able to find trace materials in there now. Change the door code to 5377. Right. From Mark to Abigail. Dwayne, I can't wait to see the look on his face when he sees what I did with his stapler. Haha, sure. We could even record one of us wearing a lab tech uniform the next time we do it. Oh, I don't even want to know. Ugh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to do that kind of thing, that's fine. But with a stapler? How'd you... I don't even want to know. And usually I'm quite interested in that sort of thing. Not as in I want to do people with a stapler or anything like that. That's not what I insinuate. It's just the fact that you can do someone with a stapler. That is what I'm implying. And therefore I'd be interested to know how one does that. But, whatever. Oh, I'm not even going to hack this. Sod it. Let's put the code in. 2535. Inactive. Boink. Oh, it's a lift. Don't want a lift yet. We got things to do. Oh.
What was that noise?
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ah, good old stuff. No, he had nothing on him either. Poor man. Ooh, bars of evil that are actually good. I don't know why I call them evil, but they're bars anyway. Go away, injector. Go away, things. Hello, things. Nice. Right, okay. Oh, there's loads of stuff here. Oh, a newspaper article. We haven't read these in a while. I want pizza. God, I wish I could have a pizza now. Key world players to visit Panchaya. Billionaire Hugh Dower is inviting the world to Panchaya, his state-of-the-art installation in the high Arctic. Dower will be bringing key delegates from the United Nations, important players in the augmentation debate, and high-ranking government officials from around the world for a 3-day summit. Topping the agenda will be the augmentation issue. Insiders believe that Dower and Lim, a major sponsor of the Panchaya project, are working together to reach an agreement with the UN and other international bodies concerning the regulation of human enhancement technology. Employing the highest percentage of augmented people in the world, Panchaya is a fitting stage to showcase and debate the possibilities that human enhancement represents. I think he might be evil. Explosions shut down port of Hankshire Island due to explosives. Shipping on the Yangtze River continues to be disrupted days after a violent explosion shut down the port of Hanning on Hankshire Island. It's nothing to do with me. It was Adam. Small dockyard leased by Bell Tower Associates sustained heavy damages. Chinese authorities believe Australian terrorists may be behind the bombing. Yes, that's right, people. The revelation in this game is that Adam Jensen is Australian. Whatevers. Just follow the money, yo. Good piece of advice, bro. I think a lot of people will follow that happily. Right, another computer. Lots of computers here. Lots of reading. Test results, subject 521. Hey there, just finished running tests you asked on the Asian girl, subject 521. Sorry to say, that looks like an epic fail. I applied the stimulus pattern exactly as prescribed and even cross-checked it with the EBA head module, but the BMI you implanted isn't picking up any activity in the cortical neurons. I think you might need to go back to the drawing board on this one. Damn. And all that boring stuff. Okay. I just want to get to this person that we're meant to get to. I don't even know where that... We've just gone round in circles again. This is getting ridiculous now. Come on, peoples. Where am I supposed to go? There's supposed to be... Oh, wait, there's an elevator, isn't there? Facepalm. Okay, no worries. We'll sort that out. I think what we'll do is we'll finish up this video by just doing these rooms here. And then, not as in going to investigate them, not actually doing them, per se. And then we will call it a video, I think, because I think I'm... been going for a long time, and it's probably best that we end. What have we got in here? More computers and a bar. Sweet. From Tarek to Omega, we are aware of the shortage of lab supplies, in particular chairs and stools. We have new shipment coming in soon. Blah 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 blah. In other words, shit. What's I say? Poop with your fat butts. Nice. Yeah. Like MacGuffin. Well, that was worth hacking into for that particular reason, not. Oh, another cyberjuice bar. A cyberboost bar, though, even. Sorry, cyberjuiced. That'd be interesting. Oh, pocket secretary. That leads to something we've already done. Unless it's this computer here. Oh, from William Ted to Donald. Right. I need to... Right. Lol, man, what a bee. Check this out. This is not a weekend project using a grade school chemistry set, Donald. We are working on a multi-billion-dollar project, for Christ's sakes. Your lack of discipline and focus is completely unprofessional and could put our work in jeopardy. I want you to know that this is my first and last official written warning. If under any circumstances you ever fail to obey regulations, protocols, procedures, heck, if you even forget to punch in getting inside the lab, as in you have to punch the walls to punch in, I'll have you thrown out, literally. I'm sorry to have to be so harsh, but your lack of scientific rigour has just cost us an entire week of tests. We can't simply assume that everything is alright, and your misstep didn't have any effects whatsoever on the results. We have to start again. Please, for your own sake, be more careful, Paige. And then all that MacGuffin. Oh, we're aware of the shortage... Oh, no, I haven't done that one. Oh dear, someone got told off and probably killed. Not my problem. Alright, more computers. It's probably likely that we've actually got a lot of these passwords. I just can't be bothered to hack. I can't be bothered to type the password in. This is a lot easier because it's just pick and prick and pick and do and pick and choose and pick and do.
Access
Nice.
granted.
From Paige to Donald. Are you a scientist? It's not a weekend project. Blah, blah, blah. I've done that. Or was that a slightly different email? Actually, no. Hang on. Let's go back to that. No, we've already read that one. So basically, we are either in Paige's office or we've been in Donald's office. Okay, whatever. Don't care. Ah, it's got a password. Nah, I can't be asked to type it in. It's too much effort. Let's hack the thing. Hacking, hacking, hacking. Always hacking. It's easier than putting in a password. I think I've actually used far too many things there. Oh well, whatever. But it is, we hacked it. From Blake to Oscar. Right, so let's see what Oscar wrote. Come on, don't tell me you don't know this already. I mean, who really owns the place? Everyone knows Hugh Darrow bought it through subsidiaries back in 2021. You just need to know where to look and whom to ask. And a lot of things here that are quite interesting. I mean, look at the research we're doing. Look at this place. Look at it with your eyes. Yeah, right, I've heard that one before. It's all part of a shadowy conspiracy to manipulate and control the scientific world. What am I saying? The world, period. Did he mean a full stop or period isn't time period? You should denote sarcasm here, by the way. Yes, thank you for that, Blake. The joke will be on you! To whom I'm feeling necessary to change my screensaver and desktop background for the blah blah blah. Oh, it's all stupid stuff. Whatever's. That's all in here? Fine. Okay then, so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's going to be it for this video. In the next one then, we shall go down the elevator, because I do believe that will lead us to the third person we need to speak to. So can I say thank you very much for watching if you have done, and I apologise for it not having a lot of action in it, but a lot of talking and reading, but it's to be expected. This video game I should say, is quite a deep one, and I'm enjoying playing it, and I think we're coming towards the end now, so, yeah, it's getting good. Well, it was already good to begin with. I've enjoyed it, but it's starting to get interesting now because I really want to see where this Megan Reed story is going to end. I can only imagine that it's not going to end well, but hey ho, we'll see. Anyway, can I say thank you again for watching? Take it easy, have a good one. Hope you're all well, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.